In earlier video, we have gone through the logical if statement and arithmetic if statement. Now, in this video, we will be going through block if statement. So, this is the third type of the if statement, which is a block if statement. Its structure is similar to the logical if statement, and in terms of block, it can have the two different blocks, just like if then statement and as well as if then else statement. So the in block if statement, the two categorization if then as well as if then else. So we'll go for the first one, if then statement. So syntax of if then statement is if in bracket le, that is logical expression, then statements underscore t, and then there is a end if. So here LE, as you know, that is a logical expression. Statements underscore T, it is a set of one or more executable statement. Now this is going to be executed only if it is found that this LE logical expression found to be true. Then and only then the statements will be executed. So this flowchart is same as that of the logical if statement, where we have seen this is a dialog box. If LE is true, if it is yes, then statements when they are true, that is going to be executed. Otherwise, it will go to the next part. So, what about the if then else then? So we have seen in earlier case it was if LE logical expression, then statements if it is true. But now if false, then we have to write here else statements, whatever in case of false condition, what could be the set of the statement. So if we now look at the flow chart, so if LE is true, then you will have this part, statements to be executed. So the statements will be executed if logical expression is found to be true, and these statements will be executed if logical expression found to be false. So here L is the logical expression. Statement T is a set of one or more executable statement that will be executed only if logical expression evaluates to true, while statements F, it is also a set of one or more executable statement, and that would be executed only if logical expression this LE evaluates to false. So let us look at this flowchart for block if statement. When we have seen that if we have to check which one is greater out of the two variable x and y, so this flowchart is same as that of the logical expression. You can just look at this. This is start, then you have to read x and y. You have to just check whether x is less than y. If it is true, then you have to print it. If false, just check another condition whether x is equals to y. If this found to be true, then print x is equal to y. If this found to be false, then go for the last condition whether x is greater than y. If it is found true, then print x is greater than y. Otherwise, Again, this is the stop here. City. This is stop. There are some mistakes here. Okay. So this is how you just need to write the flowchart here. So if we just go ahead with the program, if then program. So program name is BLIF. This is the comment line. You can write down the C in the first column, and it's the program to demonstrate if then. Then you have to give the message that enter to values x and y. Now this is to be written in this single code, so that the same thing whatever you have written in the single code that would be displayed as it is. Then you have to give the input of x and y. So write down here read star comma star x comma y. Mind it, this is the unformatted input statement. This is also a unformatted output statement because we are not given any kind of information related to where and how information is to be stored. Now the condition is to be put here if x, this is a logical expression, if x dot lt dot y dot lt dot, this is the operator in case of less than, if x dot lt dot y, then the message should be displayed that x is smaller than y. Now this whatever you write in the single code, as I said, it would be displayed as it is. And suppose since this is a if then, we are going to demonstrate if then, so you have to write your end if. So this block is completed now. Now we'll check the next condition. So how to check the next condition? Write down again the same, if x dot eq dot y, and then what does that mean? Dot eq dot, it is the operator and that is used in the logical expression. It means that eq equal to. So if this is true, then the message will be displayed right star comma star x is equal to y, and there should be end if, so that this block will be completed. Now we'll go for the last condition, that if x dot gt dot y, what does that mean? Dot gt dot, it is a greater than, so this is a operator, relational operator, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to. These all are operators, relational operator to be used in the logical expression. You will get only two conditions, either true or false. Suppose this is true, in that case only you have to display the message x is greater than y. And that block, again this is the third block, this is the first block, second block, and this is the third block. So it has to be stop and end. So the same way we can go for the another, that is if then else. So how to go for the if then else? So we'll go with the flowchart first. This is the start. You have to give the input x and y. Then check the condition whether x is less than y. This is the first condition you have to check. If this is found to be yes, then just display the message x is smaller than y, and then it should stop. But in case if it is false, then it should check another condition whether x is equal to y. If it is found yes, then you should have the displaying message as x is equal to y. Otherwise, this is no. The message should be displayed x is greater than y. So this round one is called as a connector. This has been introduced first time in this flowchart. Apart from that, these different kind of arrows have to be something straight line and inclined 90 degrees. You cannot just directly attach like this. This is not attached. This is not possible. So these are the connector. These are the connector, and this should be stopped. So x will this will just check the condition whether x is less than y. Okay, if it is true, then x is more than y. It should be printed. But in case this is false, then it has to check the condition x is equal to y. Then the message should be displayed x is equal to y. If this is false, then message should be displayed x is greater than y. So we'll go for the program. So program BLIF. This program to demonstrate if then else statement. As it is, you have to enter two values x and y. So you have to read x comma y. Now this is how from here if then else block statement starts. So the syntax is if in bracket le. So x is less than y is the first condition. We'll just check whether if it is true, then x is smaller than y. Whatever you write in the single quote will be displayed as it is. Else, then else it means that whatever the next condition is there, you can put here. So now you have put here another block. That is why, that's the reason it is called as a block if statement, because you have inserted now another block. You are going to check another condition. If x is eq dot y, that is equal to y, in that case it should display the message x is equal to y, else it should display just x is greater than y. So now here one block is completed. This block is completed. Now for this you have to again make end if. Yes, that's it. So stop and end. So this is how if then else statement is to be utilized.